introduced to it unexpected, out of the blue, and introduced to you by the most crazy fun people on the planet. I promise you that. So who am I? What do I do? I'm an empowerment coach, CEO, speaker, and author. And my passion truly is to make the world a better place. I'll start there because ever since I was young, I knew that each and every one of us could really show up as that version of themselves, being light and love, and truly just sharing our gifts, sharing our positive energy, and sharing our light with the world. And I think that with COVID-19 and everything that's happening on our globe today, that's much needed. And I'm just really happy, and it's such a privilege to be here with all of you and be working with this awesome team. So without further ado, I'll jump right into this. I'm sure you've heard these questions before, but have you ever dreamed about working from the comfort of your own home? You know, waking up and walking a few feet to your home office without having to deal with the traffic and stress of commuting to work, being your own boss, sharing more time with the people that you love the most. I know that that's one of my favorite things to do on this earth. So that is definitely a privilege, because I promise you, every person that you hear speak on today's call is going to be someone that puts a smile on your face or just lifts your energy and vibration, because that's just what we do. What about receiving the recognition that you deserve? I'm really, really, really big on acknowledgement and giving credit where credit is due. You know, as a women's empowerment advocate, I love to point out where we could celebrate our wins in life when most of the time people don't. I think it's really important to always recognize and give credit where it's deserved. So what about if you could become financially secure? I know that during this time, a lot of people are worried, a lot of people are nervous and afraid of what's going to happen in our world and with the economy moving forward. Well, what if we could show you a way to achieve financial freedom, give you that peace of mind, while, when it's safe to do so, of course, travel the world? What if we could even show you how to travel the world for free? How cool would that be? Well, if you've answered yes to any of those questions that I just asked, I want to assure you that you are in the right place at the right time and with the right company. Working on my screen here. Obama might need some help here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you. So before we get into all this information, what I love about this opportunity is that this company, ASCIRA is the company for the people. And it's led by and run by a visionary who I'll tell you a little bit more about in a second here. But essentially, we have so much to offer in terms of discovering a new world where we are bringing virtual, digital, and physical products under one umbrella. And I'm going to get into more detail on those in a second. Next. All right, so let's talk about the vision. The vision for this company is to go beyond 1 billion people in our community by 2030. So in the next 10 years, what we're looking to do is really build a community of people who are like-minded with entrepreneurial spirits, and really help people create the happiness, the freedom financially and with their time, so that we can show people what's possible. Because really and truly, ladies and gentlemen, this opportunity is so innovative. And it took me a couple of times of listening to this information to really allow it to absorb into my mind and sink in, because of how fast forward the visionary and founder of the company really is. So, as in any business, we have phases within ASCIRA. So currently we are in phase 1, which is developing our global marketing team around the world. So this is exciting, because when I first heard about the opportunity, I've had some experience in the network marketing and multi-level marketing industry before, since I was about 19 years old. And what's really cool is that we are currently in pre-launch now with ASCIRA. That means that this company is offering a ground floor opportunity for anyone else who has a, let's say, visionary mindset and who can really see where it is that we're taking this company. So it's a really exciting time to be here together with all of you right now. Phase 2 is the social media platform that we are rolling out. So it's called ASCIRA Social. And let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, social media has become part of our new normal. It is part of our everyday lives. We all use it for whatever reason we choose to, whether it's to stay socially connected to our loved ones, whether it is to promote our businesses and our positive messages to the world. I personally have a belief that every person is born with a specific and unique life purpose. And ever since I was in my teens, I have been leveraging my social media accounts using this little device that we call cell phones to share my mindset, my perspectives, my philosophies on life, success, happiness, and inner peace. And so what's really neat is that phase 2 of our business rollout includes our very own social media platform that will in fact help us get to beyond $1 billion in the next 10 years. Now, what's exciting about this entire movement is phase 3. You'll see there that it says e-commerce and online shopping center. We are developing our own online 3D virtual shopping mall. Now, my excitement is building up as I know which slides are coming next. So bear with me here as I stay grounded and collect my thoughts, because the end goal for ASCIRA is to get to phase 3, where we're all able to tap into the e-commerce industry. And on the next slide, you'll see why this is so exciting. So what the founder of this company has done is he's taken several of the world's leading engines and he's combined them under one platform. So when you look here on the screen, we see social media advertising, which is valued at $55 billion. We see network marketing or direct sales, which is valued at $190 billion annually. Next, we have leadership training or personal development or e-learning, which is valued at $366 billion a day. Personal development is my industry. So to see that as a coach, as a speaker, people are spending and investing over $1 billion each and every day into this industry, that excites me. Because again, like I said earlier, my passion is to help other people with their own sense of personal development and really understand how they can become the leader of their lives, right? So we can create more prosperity, more happiness, and just fulfillment in our lives as a whole. So the next industry, we're getting into the trillions now, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to bring that to your attention, okay? The travel industry is valued at $8.8 trillion. Just by a show of hands, how many of us on this call love to travel? Right? I mean, who doesn't? The next big one is e-commerce. Now, what is e-commerce? It's online shopping. You know, I believe experts say that about over 50% of consumers shop online. And by the year 2040, it's estimated that 95% of consumers will be shopping using e-commerce. It's a $29 trillion industry. So when I heard this, I put my entrepreneurial hat on for a second. And my first question was, okay, well, how do I get a little piece of that pie, right? Isn't that something that, I mean, would sound exciting if it's possible? And it is. And we're going to continue learning about how that is. So next, we are going to talk about an incredible gentleman that we're seeing here on the screen. He is the founder and CEO of the company. His name is John Satouras. And John immigrated to the United States of America about 30 years ago from Greece with only a couple $1,000s in his pocket. Now, John came to the States, to North America, with a big dream of becoming a very successful multi-millionaire and entrepreneur. And today, John has made that dream his reality. So in his mission here, with his legacy work with ASCIRA, the focus and intention of this company is to really help people simplify your life, by discovering and learning new ways to reshape your life in ways you've never even dreamed of. So ASCIRA is here to provide the solution to the number one need that most people have around the world, which is a need to increase their income and also their lifestyle. So let's get into some of the products that we offer here with ASCIRA. The first one is the ASCIRA Academy, Knowledge with Purpose. So imagine having access to live streaming on-demand videos that are readily available 24/7 with diversified content from the best professionals, authors, and influencers, right? The goal for us here is to create ASCIRA into one of the top online educational platforms in the world. And based on everything that's happened so far, I know that with your help, we will get there and we will be able to do that. So some of the topics that are going to be covered on this platform are some of the topics that you can see here on the screen. Basically, we're looking for experts and content providers to share your level of mastery in whatever area in life you've mastered, except for 3 areas, which are politics, religion, and sex. Anything else is fair game, and we're looking to put as much information of value onto this platform as possible. So as you can see here, we've got leadership branding, personal development, languages, beauty and fashion, smart money, travel and lifestyle, health and wellness. Which one of those do you see yourself teaching others about? Which one of those do you see yourself profiting from? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. Next slide, please. So the second product that we offer is called ASCIRA Smart Travel. So this is really exciting because I have never seen a travel platform that will allow us to save up to 70% on our hotels, flights, car rentals, cruises, excursions, luxury homes. You know, it's amazing when you can collect loyalty reward points and actually end up traveling for free. One of the things here, because I'm a big researcher, like probably many of you are, so let me save you some time and energy here, because when I first heard about the opportunity with ASCIRA, I was wondering, well, how will we know that we can save that much money? I mean, there are so many other companies online these days where, you know, everyone promises that you can save the most with them. And what's really beautiful is that we are working with a team of like-minded geniuses in this cruise. So what's exciting is that one of our partners over in the UK, Andy, did a comparison video, which if you're interested and you want to see that information like I did, we can easily send you that video. But essentially he takes us through different trips that he's planned out, and he shows us the dollar amounts that you can actually save using our platform. So this is super exciting. Once we're all able to travel again, we'll all be able to leverage this tool and this gift to us. So the third product that we offer here with ASCIRA is just coffee. I think that's really cool because that's actually the name of the product. It's just ASCIRA, just coffee. And as most of us know, coffee is the second most consumed beverage other than water on the planet. So imagine, whether you drink coffee or not, imagine every cup of coffee becoming a profit center in your life. Your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your siblings, your children, your friends, your business partner. I'm sure that most of them drink coffee. And the fact that we're offering coffee as our physical product, because in some countries you do need something physical. So again, it just shows the genius behind the business strategy that our founder, John, brings to the table. Next, please. Time to talk about money, everyone. So there are 9 ways for you to profit and earn here with ASCIRA. So what I love about this part of the presentation is that we're here talking about a subject that we all know we love very much, which is money. Rob, who's a dear friend of mine, who's actually going to be speaking to you in a little bit here, he does this really cute, Rob, I gotta do it. I'm sorry, I gotta take your secret and just share it with the world, because he does this cute little money dance now. So every time we come to this part of the presentation, I think of Rob in my head, and he goes, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I want you to do it with me, ready? Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Cha-ching,
cha-ching,
cha-ching,
cha-ching.
cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah!
You can
You
borrow that
really,
anytime, Fasana.
thank you, Rob. I'm always going to give you credit for it because you really did inspire me to just have more fun in business, just like Dr. O, and just understand how we can all be of service and just win together. So what fascinated me most, what I guess excited me most about this company and their compensation plan is that ASCIRA is paying out up to 80% on the dollar. So we'll get into the 9 ways now that we can earn from this company, but just understand that's a really big deal because no other company does that. It's a very, very generous thing for us to receive here. Next. All right. So the first way to get compensated is the retail sales bonus, where you can earn 20% on the difference between the wholesale cost and retail price of our products. So you'll get paid on 20% of the sales value of anyone who purchases our coffee, educational courses, or who purchases using our travel platform. Next. The second way that we get paid with ASCIRA is the direct sponsor bonus. So this enables you to earn 15% on any new member you personally enroll into our marketing team. So when they personally enroll, they will purchase whatever pack suits them best. And the thing is that you can share this opportunity with as many people as you choose. You can share it with as little as 3 people to get started and start making money from the comfort of your own home. Or you can share it with 300 people, or you can share it with 3,000 people. I like to consider this a numbers game, and I'm a very competitive person at times. So that's exciting because there's no limit to how many people or how much you can earn based on this stream of revenue. Awesome. So next is the personal team bonus, the power of 3. So even though you are able to, you're welcome to share this opportunity with, in my opinion, as many people as possible. What we have here and what the company's done different than any other MLM or network marketing company is we have created what's called a forced matrix. Basically, in layman's terms, what that does is that it makes business much easier to do. So this means that if you were to introduce 6 people to this opportunity and they get started, the first 3 people will go into the positions you see here on the screen in 1, 2, and 3. And the remaining 3 will be positioned underneath those people. So that's what we call overflow or overspill. And you'll actually be compensated 35% over 12 levels. So if your marketing team filled the entire structure, go back for 1 second, please. If your marketing team filled that entire structure, I want you to understand the opportunity for you here and the possibility for us all, because for you being that yellow, beautiful circle at the top, have the opportunity to fill over 700,000 people on your team. I'm just going to pause for a second here. And I want you to really understand and think about and imagine collecting 35% on a team of that size. Exciting times. Next. So the fourth way that we get paid is the placement team bonus. So this works similar to the prior way that we just went through in terms of getting paid. But the difference is that this income is paid to you from the people that are placed into your team, which is really cool. You know, Dr. O, who is my business mentor, teaches all of us that we do business for 2 reasons: to create leverage and access. Well, this stream of revenue really displays a beautiful example of that, because you have people that are working side by side and who are committed to seeing this vision come to life, like myself, like Dr. O, like Rob and Benny and Annie and Steph and so many of our other team members that are on this call today, that are going to work their business, and therefore, because you will fall in one of our teams, you will actually benefit and get paid 35% for being a part of the team. So this is super exciting. So the 5th way is the monthly subscription bonus. So when we when we launched the platform, we're offering monthly
What do you think,
subscriptions.
What do you think about it?
Nice.
Oh, hey, Alka.
Delicious.
Thanks, Olam. So when we have income 5 here, where was I? So you get paid, you get compensated 35% over 12 levels for any of our customers or members who are on the subscription program. So just like Netflix, I mean, do you all have Netflix? Because I'm pretty sure all of us at this point do. Imagine getting paid a monthly subscription bonus of 35% of everyone who decides to put their membership on auto ship. So this can count for the coffee. It could be access to our travel platform or our e-learning platform. And that's paid out to you on a monthly basis. Next. Okay, next we have the matching bonus, which is up to 50%. So earn up to 50% of your direct sponsors, team members' income, and up to 3 generations deep of your personal sales organization. Now, depending on the way your mind works, this is either going to be really exciting for you, or you're just going to enjoy watching the money roll in as you build with us here. So essentially, for those of you who are detail oriented, this does something for entrepreneurs that every entrepreneur craves, desires, wishes they could have. It helps us leverage our time, our energy, our money, our resources to be able to go back and do more of the things that we absolutely love to do. So here you're able to have a check match on up to 3 generations from you. So let's say you're the ultimate member, which is the column on the far right, if you're looking at the screen, which is what I highly recommend you become. You receive a 30% check match on anyone you personally introduce. So let's say, for example, you personally introduce me to the business and I earn $1,000 for that week. From that amount that I've earned, the company is going to pay you $300 from that. Okay. Now let's say I go out and I introduce Karen to the business and she earns $1,000. The company is going to pay me $300 and you $100. And it continues that way. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting that you're getting paid for leveraging other people's time and energy and the work that they are going to go out and do. So that is an amazing stream. It totals up to 50%, allowing you to leverage your time and get back, like I said, to doing all the things that you love to do. Do something once, get paid forever. Sounds good to me. So I think this is one of my favorite bonuses, number 7, which is the rank advancement bonus. So you all know us millennials, right? We love instant gratification. We love to see our hard work and efforts pay off, and the sooner the better, right? Well, this excites me because this is a bonus, a one-time bonus that you receive up to $2 million as you work your way towards the Royal Ambassador position within the company. So we all start at the same level, which is an IMA. And then we have the opportunity to promote through bronze, silver, gold, all the way up through the diamonds and into the ambassador club. So this is exciting because as with any business, we all have career goals, whether you're self-employed or you're working at a job. You know, we always have something to work towards. So that's beautiful. Again, there's over $2 million of bonuses on the table here. And I won't get into more detail, but anyways, very exciting stuff. There's a lot of money on the table. So for those of you who are waiting for an opportunity, who are ready to dive into an opportunity, this is it. Number 8, the lifestyle bonus. So once you've achieved a rank, like we saw on number 7 on the previous slide, that's a one-time bonus. But let's say, for example, you know, you reach the diamond level and it's taking you a little bit of time to get to double diamonds. Well, the company has already thought about that in advance, and essentially it's going to pay you and compensate you with what we call a lifestyle bonus. So I believe at diamond, the lifestyle bonus is $1,200. So that's still going to allow you to think about car payments or vacations or whatever else you'd like to treat yourself to in terms of what you're looking to budget towards, which is awesome. Next up, we have the Diamond Global Bonus, which is 3%. So this is a big one because this is similar to having shares in the company without actually having shares. So essentially, imagine enjoying 3% of ASCIRA's worldwide volume shared by qualified diamonds and above. Now, think about what we talked about in the beginning with all of the different phases that we're going through, right? There are multi-trillion dollars on the table here. And what ASCIRA is doing with this bonus is really exciting because it's money that you're going to receive just based on achieving higher ranks and blessing yourself with your business. It's very, very exciting. And I've never seen any other company do anything like this. So next we have the peak performance rewards. Now, when you are a leader and you are learning and you are earning and you are training other people to do the same, this is where that acknowledgement piece comes in. This is really exciting for all of us on this call today. Again, we're in pre-launch and on the ground floor, and this is going to be something that I know many of us are going to enjoy together. The company's put together regional leadership retreats, the Diamond Summit Retreat, as well as $1 million club, so that we can all celebrate our achievements and wins together in style. Very, very exciting. So how can you be a part of what we're doing? Well, we have 2 pre-launch specials available for you. We have the Pro Pack, which is actually valued at $1,699. And that's the price it will be after June the 4th when we officially launch. Right now, you can get involved with the organization, join our team for only $499 US. So what this gives you is activating all 3 of your marketing centers, 4 months of the ASCIRA Academy, 4 months of smart travel, 1 complimentary convention ticket, and the opportunity to upgrade to the Founders Club, which is what I'm going to share with you now. The Founders Package is the package that I personally got started with within this company because I see the vision. I'm excited to work with a team of such incredible world-changing leaders. This package here is limited to 1,000 people around the world. So I believe, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the number yet, but we're almost sold out of these packages. And so this is a first come, first serve opportunity. This is where you get to activate all 3 of your marketing centers. You receive a Founders Club pin, which basically means recognition for life. You will be highlighted on our corporate Facebook page, lifetime access to all the company's events, including regional events and annual conventions. You will receive priority access to customer service during events, an invitation to rank qualified training events, 12 months access to ASCIRA Academy, and 12 months to our travel portal. For those of you looking to get involved with this opportunity, I highly recommend coming in at this level because the excitement of this, the way that I was explained this by my mentor, again, this is like having access to a global mastermind of some of the top performers and elite thinkers, successful entrepreneurs on the planet. So when I realized how much of a blessing that was, I definitely decided to go with this because I'm really excited to build this, as you can probably feel. Next up. All right, so now is the time to be part of this family, this global family that we are all here building together. And at this point, I want to thank you from myself, Fasana, for being here and listening to the opportunity and just taking all of this in. And at this point, it is my pleasure to introduce you to a gentleman that I had the opportunity meeting for the first time on a private jet. He is a mindset expert and breakthrough specialist, Mr. Rob Riopel. Rob, you with us?
I am there, Fasana. Hey, great job on doing that. So I'm giving you a round of applause as I go around and around and around. And I want to just say, look, some of you on this call know who I am and some of you don't. So I'll give you a quick little background, and I'm going to use what is called the word system. System. And if you know me, you know I'm a high impact trainer, which means I use accelerated learning. So even though you're muted, I want everybody to say system. And I can see your mouth, so I want to see you say it. Excellent. The definition of system is a repeatable process that works. And that's what I'm talking about right here. So I kind of shot out an email or a Facebook page, get my mouth working, post to my, just my regular page on Facebook. And I said to my friends and family, for those of you who are wondering how I'm adjusting and shifting, see, I have not had to work for money for 18 years now. I retired 18 years ago when I was 32 years of age. I'd gone from $150,000 in debt to retired completely financially free because of changing my mindset. And then I truly tapped into my passion of helping other people be able to do the same thing. And for the last 18 years, I've been absolutely blessed to be flying all over the world doing trainings for audiences of 100 to 6,000 people at a time. 3 to 5 very intensive days where I'm on stage up to 12 hours a day, totally immersing people into training. Now imagine when I come home from India after delivering one of these trainings and all of a sudden COVID locks everything down. All of a sudden all my live events are getting canceled. First of all, thank goodness I have other incomes coming in. But I had been for a long time saying I wanted, I'm flying 200,000 miles a year right now. I want to kind of slow down. I want to spend even more time at home, even though I take 6 months a year off at home. I still like to live my passion and teach people, but I wanted to get things more on a digital platform. And all of a sudden COVID said, well, you've been saying that for a long time. Gave me a knock in the head, like a lot of us, and said, now you're at home, you can't leave, what are you going to do? And thank goodness, an amazing friend of mine, Dr. Obama, we all met in Florida, me and 7 of my students, and we boarded a private jet, flew to the Bahamas for a full day of absolute masterminding. And then we flew back. And on our trip back, I still remember someone said, look out the right window. And we looked out, and here the Kennedy Space Center was launching a rocket. So we got to watch it from launch to atmosphere. What an amazing sight. I love to mastermind, and I'm all about creating an experience. So Obama said, I was in Dubai, and there's this company, we're in pre-launch. Take a look at it. Now, normally, I don't do very much with network marketing. I have a lot of students in my audience that are different companies, but I believe in it, but I don't do a lot with it. But here's the thing. This is in alignment with my passion, because now I saw a place where I could put my content online and help a lot of people learn that way. And then at the same time, I could then now take a very substantial cash flow that's been canceled with all my live events and replace a nice chunk of it by building a team aggressively during this time. And let's get back to systems. That's where it comes to this. I don't have huge network marketing experience. So I'm not going to have to try and reinvent the wheel. And so this call here, usually it's led by Dr. Obama, and then he would do the presentation, but then he started saying, hey, Fasana, why don't you step up? Vinny, why don't you step up? Robert, why don't you step up? And just by following the system, following the PowerPoint, that's how we're building our teams. We're not having to outsmart it. So people who've never even done it before, any kind of network marketing, this is actually a stronger way for them because we don't have bad habits to undo, if that makes sense. Now, everybody put your hands up on your head like this if you can see me. Take your hands, put both hands on, one on each side of your head, and I want you to pull out those bad habits and say after me, Fasana, I'm watching you, girl. Say, I'm pulling out bad habits. And you're probably frozen up on your camera because you haven't even moved, so it must be what it is. And so there we go. I saw you that time. Cool. I love following systems, and that's all this is. This is a nice system where when someone says, hey, what are you doing? I can say, here's a website. There's 3 simple steps. Follow it. Let me know if you have questions. From there, I say, oh, by the way, we're doing a live training. Hop on. We'll answer your questions. And I'm just following the system, and we're all together building an amazing team. Now, Fasana and Obama said it earlier at the beginning. We love to have fun. We're crazy people. That's what, life is too short to be too serious. Yeah, there's my crazy aerodynamic brother. And we love to have fun. that picture he showed right at the beginning of the presentation, and I don't know, Obama, if you can back that up real quick to that picture, but this is a picture that we took because Fasana was one of the people on that mastermind, the Jet Mastermind, and we were just having fun because that's what we love to do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, look, in this uncertain time, don't rely on the government. Even though our governments are doing a lot to help us, we can't rely on that. We got to rely on each other to be there, to take ourselves to another level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up to questions and to find out, like, if there's questions we can answer for you, let us know. Ask us how we can support you. That's what we're here to do. And then I'm going to encourage you, whoever brought you onto this call, get back to them with questions. You know, personally, I know we're building teams around the world. Dr. O and I were on a call last night with our India team. I was connecting the COO of the company with some friends in Taiwan because she's there right now because of this virus. She can't get home back to Dubai. And so she's there and she's like, yeah, connect me with everybody. And so I'm doing that. And I've got people in Europe, all over the place, because together we're going to help each other. Because I love the saying that says, to get what you want, help more people get what they want. So, Dr. O, I'm going to bring you back on because you have the power to open up for questions. And if you have a question, ask. And, you know, we're here to support you in any way we can. So, Dr. O, are you there, my friend?
Absolutely. I don't know if you could see me, but I was over here partying like a rock star, rocked all my hair off. First thing I want to say is, so congratulations to both you and Fasana for such an amazing job. Every time I hear the information, I resold. Yes, thank you, Vinny. And I love that one, Robert. Round of applause. That's going to be my new one. Let's give her all a round of applause. But for those of you, this is my wife and my daughter that's half asleep right now, who's been teething. And she was just cracking a joke with me just before you got on, Rob. It says, like, feels like Mother Earth told everybody, that's it, go to your rooms and stay. So, you know, I would just want to open up right now for questions. You have myself, you have Robert, and one of the other experts on here. Where is he at? Mr. Vinny Cochran. You guys wave your hand. So, you know, just if you have questions, any one of us will jump in and answer those for you. But we really just want to take the next few minutes and serve you right now and answer those questions. So if there's any questions, unmute yourself and ask. We're happy to serve. If not, we definitely want to thank you for your time and then connect back with you and have any other direct one-on-one questions. So with that, I'm going to zipit.com for questions, and then we go from there. So don't be afraid. Okay, great. So it looks like there's no questions. So we're going to have some fun participations. I'm going to call on the first person. I'd asked her beautiful name was Cornelia. If she has it, look, Robert just put in www.zipitup.com. I guess I should just zip it up. But I'm going to pick on somebody. Cornelia. Hi, Cornelia. I can hear there's a question in there that you have. What question did you have? I actually felt that energy.
I'm actually talking to the person that invited me right now.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm talking to her right now, and that's Dana. And I was just letting her know that I've been invited into another opportunity this week, and this was the first one that I came to check out.
Oh,
and I'm
right
going
on.
to look at the other opportunity that I'm invited into, and then we'll see.
Awesome. Well, Cornelia, thank you so much for sharing. It's amazing right now because the network marketing industry right now is going to start to grow because it is the work from home industry and space. So when you check out that other opportunity, whether you work with us or not, thank you for joining and sharing with us today. Absolutely. If you are a content provider and you have your own courses and things like that, and you decided to go with that opportunity, we still need great content and great people. Connect with Dana so we can share with you how you can possibly leverage your own intellectual properties to partner with us that way too. And I see Robert have some great information he wanted to share as well. Robert?
Well, and I'm actually glad you brought that up, Obama, because here's what I'm doing as a strategy, and I've been talking to a lot of people about this, is in what we're looking for right now is people to get their words out, their voice out. That's what the world needs. Every single person has something great to teach. And if you're already like myself or Dr. O, that's already trainers, ASCIRA is looking for people to provide their platform or provide content for the platform. And that's an amazing opportunity itself. But people that have always maybe wanted to write a book or they've wanted to help, one of the cool things about being on our team is because it's our expertise. One of the beautiful side benefits that people are going to get from being on our team and our team, ASCIRA is one team. So it doesn't mean like, even if like Annie and I are on the same team and maybe I don't benefit from volume from her side of things, but I'm still there doing three-way calls, helping her out, being of service because that's what our team does. So our team, people that come part of ASCIRA, if there's ways that we can coach them on how to better present, we're going to be doing that. It's a beautiful side benefit. How to take their message to the world, we're going to do that. Becomes a better side benefit of it. But the cool thing that I love that it's doing, Dr. Ona, and I think they should put it into somewhere into the presentation, if a person decides to do this and work hard, at a certain level, the company will pay to help you write your book. They'll pay to translate it into other languages. And then they will market it through ASCIRA to the world. So all of a sudden now, if you've had that book inside of you that you wanted to get out, you put some work into this, some elbow grease into this, and not only can you create a great income, but imagine now when you go to launch your book, it doesn't do the average author in Canada, unknown, people don't realize this, average author in Canada sells less than 100 books, 100 books. And they may say I'm an Amazon bestseller, but that means in 25 minutes, or in about 10, 15 minutes, 25 people bought their book for 99 cents, which technically made them an Amazon bestseller. We're talking about getting tens and hundreds of thousands of your books out there to people. That's the difference. We want to use our expertise to help you go to the level that you truly can. So I just wanted to put that in there, Dr. O.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the most amazing things because, like you said, Robert, which has always been, because I'm an author myself, and Dana had put in there, Cornelia, that you're a coach as well. I don't know if you've written a book already, but I've written 3 books that have sold in close to 200,000 copies. And imagine having your book translated, like Robert said, in several languages that the company pays for. And what's exciting is it gets shared out to our platform. And that's another stream of income for you. And frankly, a lot of authors right now are struggling to make sales. It's been like that for like the last 9 years. Yeah. It's great to put your work together, but the part that most authors don't know, which I found out writing my first book, was you have to go be your own salesperson and you have to get out there. And if you don't connect with the right network, your book doesn't get out. So Robert has an amazing book, right? Success Left a Clue. And he does his favorite, that's his picture on there with clue emoji in the back. It's so cool. But I'm really excited for my friends that are not even going to join our opportunity, who are speakers, trainers, and authors that can put their work on our platform and still earn royalties from that. Like, that is beautiful. So appreciate it. It's so funny how energy works, because I actually heard your energy ask the question. So for those of you who don't believe in the frou-frou, see, it's proof, it works. But thank you for sharing, Cornelia. Was there any other questions before we jump off right now? Going once? Going twice?
Actually, I do have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, the levels to join, you all only presented, I think, one level. Is there only one level to join?
No, so there was 2, the Pro Pack and the Founders Pack.
Oh, okay.
And the difference between the 2 is those are the only 2 packs we're offering now in pre-launch. And then once we open up June 4th, then we'll have all the regular packs. However, the Founders Pack will no longer be available once the 1,000 is gone.
Yeah, got it.
Right, so what I'm gonna do, Dana says, please show the pics again. So, ask and you shall receive. Let's go here. Look, you guys are learning like a computer really fast. So this was the first pack. Cornelia, you guys can see the screen. Yeah, they can see the screen. And this is the second pack.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, okay. So that's those 2. And thanks for the question. Any other questions? Let's see. I've got a a few messages coming in. All right, awesome. All right, so I think that's it. If there are no other questions, I'm going to dial into my new favorite website from Robert, www.zipitobam.com. And thank you all for being on today. We sincerely love and appreciate you. Here's something else I want to share as we close out. You don't have to be as crazy as us. We do get serious when we need to be, but we just love having fun while we're living, especially now in these times that are trying for so many people. We wanted to bring a smile on everyone's face, because when you smile, it releases a different set of endorphins into your body, getting rid of the bad neurotoxins to give you a happy, abundant, vibrant life. And with that, happy evening. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you. And we'll see you guys. We're doing this again tomorrow. We will have, oh, Karen, raise your hands. Hi, Karen. You have to take yourself off mute.
No, that was by accident. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well,
but hi, guys.
All right. Tomorrow evening, again at 6 p.m., we will have these two beautiful, amazing women, Miss Annie Koshi. Say hi, Annie. And Fasana Patel, again, presenting. So if you love what you saw and you didn't have any questions, but maybe had some few personal ones, get back to the person that invited you. We'd love to answer those and have you on board, and see you again tomorrow night. Have fun. God bless. And thanks again, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.